Well, he's offering that flight to both the batsmen. A slip in place. That's a good move out there by the skipper himself. 2 new men in. Need to apply the pressure. This time giving some room to Binod Bhandari to play that cut shot. The field has been pretty good. He's offering Binod Bhandari that room to just free his arm. There's backward point out there. Interesting field set by the skipper. Once again, the plan has been cleared. He's giving that loop in the air. He's coming slower through the air, and we have seen in this wicket, when you are coming slower through the air, you are generating that turn from the wicket.
Spinners have done the job for the Canadian side, picking up 2 wickets. It was a quicker delivery, beating the wicket-keeper as well. The ball running down to the final boundary region, and the ball will cross over the fence for 4 runs. That was a quicker delivery, beating the batter and the wicket-keeper as well.
Well, Saad bin Jafar just playing with the mind of Binod Bhandari. 2 deliveries to start off with slower through the air. This time coming quicker through the air. Just surprised Binod Bhandari out there.
That's intelligent bowling by captain to captain, because you read the batter's minds. Sometimes you need to bowl quicker ones, slower ones, straighter ones.
This has been a perfect line. You just approaching Binod Bhandari to just come in the front foot and play those shots. Just give him some time in the air. You can trap Binod Bhandari in that dual mind, whether to play in the front foot or in the back foot. And whenever you get that line and length, this is the line and length that I was talking about. Whether the batsman needs to be in that dual mind, whether to come forward and play those shots or stay in the back foot and play that shot. And whenever the batsman is in the dual mind, you get that wicket. Well, that's the end of 16th over. Nepal a 56 for 2.
So Harsh Thakur will continue. He is into his 5th over. He has picked up a wicket. He has been very economical in terms of his bowling. Very impressive and effective bowling. Picked up a wicket. Nepal at the moment 56 runs on the board, losing 2 wickets. Rashid Khan and skipper Binod Bhandari at the crease. 1 slip for Rashid Khan. He has been struggling at the moment. 21 deliveries he has consumed. That was a quicker delivery. Once again going on to the back foot, bringing his bat quickly. Rashid Khan will have to be a bit wary when playing against this bowler. He is generating kind of quickness in his bowling. Faster delivery. So far, Harsh Thakur has been impressive with his bowling. Rashid Khan and Binod Bhandari. Nepal having lost the toss. They are batting first in the first match of the 3-match bilateral series between Canada side.
Well, we can see Saad in the next over. You could pretty see him. And talking about Saad bin Jafar, he has been a servant for the Canada cricket for a long period of time. He was appointed captain 2022, I guess. He was appointed the captain. After that, leading the team. Well, it was in 2023 till the present year. He's coming up as a captain, replacing Jimmy Hansra, regaining that ODI status. This team looks different inside Canada.
Definitely he has been inspiration for his side. This time on to the backward, swept it away, but there's a fielder fumbling, tumbling, stopping the ball. Good fielding, big man. Fumbling, tumbling at the backward square leg region. Single run.
Well, a brilliant fielding effort out there. When you get this sort of fielding effort, it boosts the confidence of the whole team, the momentum that you have. Because at the moment, Canada have that momentum. They have taken two wickets, two new batsmen in. The momentum is in their favor. They could just apply some pressure to both the batsmen out there. And this sort of fielding effort will regain that confidence in your side, build that momentum, that confidence. Once again, trying to sweep the ball. And Saad bin Jafar gets the wicket of the skipper Binod Bhandari. The ball was in line. Was offering that flight to Binod Bhandari. Binod just trying to sweep the ball. It was a brilliant fielding set out there by Saad. He just removed that fine leg fielder from there. He was giving that field set to Binod Bhandari to just play that sweep shot. I guess the ball was in line and trapped in front. The big wicket for Saad bin Jafar and Canada. Nepal 58 for 3.
Enticing the batter Binod Bhandari to go for a sweep shot. This is what happens, when you play across the line. If you miss it, you become vulnerable for LBW decisions. This is what happened here. So Nepali losing their third wicket in the form of skipper Binod Bhandari. Now new batter in is Sandeep Zora. Now these two batters, certainly now at the moment Nepali team will have to rebuild the innings. Binod Bhandari's keeper will be disappointed with himself. I think the shot selection was a wrong one. Playing across the line and paying the penalty. This is what happens. That was a straighter delivery, I would say. Going for a sweep shot, missing it. There you can see missing it completely. And it was Scott Plum in front of the wicket. Umpire had no hesitation in adjudicating him LBW. So now these two batters will have to now rebuild the innings once again. Now both these batters will have to put their heads down, build innings, not to play unwanted shots. Play straight with a straighter bat, go for ones and twos. Plenty of overs remaining. It's a 50 overs game, let me tell you.
Well, absolutely, Sanjeev. It's high time that now both the batsmen need to rebuild that innings, and you don't need to do something different from here. You could just rotate the strike, keep that scoreboard ticking, build a partnership, have some communication between both the batsmen out there, because Saad bin Jafar has been fabulous with the ball. He's offering that flight to the batsman, tempting the batsman in dual mind to whether come forward or play those shots or stay in the back foot and play those shots from the back foot. Interesting field set. He's been bowling according to the field set. So both the batsmen needs to take time at the moment. Once again, trying to drive the ball. Gets that edge. Well, he was not looking for that shot, but really happy with the results. Sandeep Jora.
Yeah, he was looking for a drive, but the ball nicking his outside edge of the blade and the ball flying towards the third man region. 4 lucky runs for him. It was a streaky stroke. He was drawn to play the drive shot, taking the edge, but there was no fielder. The ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. So end of the over. Now 18 overs have been bowled. Nepali team, they are now 62 runs on the board for 3 down.
Stark here continuing in. Well, the partnership has been fabulous for Saad and Hers. Still asleep in place. Good move there by the skipper as well. 2 new men in, just you want to build the pressure. Oh, he's getting that turn this time a bit quicker through the air.
We see the spectators at the ground. Definitely in yesterday's game at T International Ground, in one of the matches of this World Cup League 2 game, it was choke-up blow capacity crowd where Nepal won the game, winning the game by 9 wickets against the Netherlands. So far the story at TU International Ground has been the team winning the toss first. They are winning the games. In the morning time, owing to the semi conditions, batters are having hard time at the center. That has been the reason for the team losing when batting first. In both the games, if you see, teams not scoring more than 100, even not crossing 150 in a 50 overs game.
Oh, that was an ace. Big man Johnson could not stop the ball. Lucky this time for Sandeep Johra. Brilliant delivery there by Harsh, just tempting Sandeep Johra to come at the front foot and just play with soft hands. Lucky this time.
Once again, a streak is short. He is living dangerously at the moment. In the previous over also, he was going for the drive shot. The ball nicking, and once again this time the ball kissing the outside edge of the blade. The ball going towards the slip corner region, falling short of the slip fielder, and the ball traveling to the fence. Two lucky boundaries for Sandeep Johra so far.
Well, two boundaries, and both the boundaries came from there. Sandeep needs to take some time in the middle. But we need to give credit to the way the skipper Saad and Hers have been bowling from both the end. And this is what happens in bowling partnership as well. When from one end you could just bowl those dot deliveries, you could apply that pressure to the batsman from the another end. A bowling partner gets that breakthroughs. That's the end of 19th over. Nepal 67 for 3. So welcome back after the drinks break. Dunu Menon, Rashid and Sandeep Johra. Sandeep has been lucky. This time change in bowling. This I'm trying to go for that big shot. There's no fielder out there. Will get that boundary, Rashid Khan. Loves targeting the bowler. But there's a change in commentary box. I'd like to welcome Sarad Veswakar. Welcome to the commentary box, Sarad, and very good morning.
Thank you, Ayush. Good morning. Well, what a historic game this is. For first time, Nepal A team being formed and a lot of new players getting chance to play. And also Canada 11 looking to build their team for the upcoming CWC game that's happening in UAE against the UAE and Scotland. So they would also be getting their right combinations for that game. Going to be interesting 3 games this one.
This has been a perfect situation for Canada. They were just practicing in indoors, coming to Nepal, playing with the senior side, now with the Nepal A side in this condition. That would definitely help them moving forward to the UAE, Sarad.
Most certainly, yeah. It's not easy for Team Canada. The winter was going on, snow everywhere. Only thing they could have been playing was with the snowballs. So fortunately, they are getting to play with cricket balls here in Nepal, having good practice sessions in Mulpani, and making the most of it before they enter that first phase of the tournament.
We saw Canada in TU cricket ground. We are seeing Canada today. They are looking like a different unit, Sarad.
I think it's the 20th over done. Nepal 72 for 3.
Harsh Thakur coming in, continuing in from the road end. Sahid Ahmed Jai, another left arm orthodox, replacing the skipper Saad bin Jafar. Saad was continuously bowling from one end. 2 right-handed batsmen in the crease. Harsh coming in, an off spinner, but he has been fabulous today. Has understood the conditions. He's releasing the ball slower through the air, getting that turn from the wicket.
He's a good all-rounder, isn't he? Middle order batter as well. On to his 7th over, has just given away 10 runs, picked up 1 wicket off the well-set Mayan Yadav as well. Bowling decent line with a decent change of pace in the air. Some turning, some going straight. Sometimes you wonder as a cricketer, the ball can only go 3 ways, either in, out, and maybe go straight, whether you're a spinner or a pace bowler. And in this modern age, there are so many variations from the bowlers. You can see Ravichandra off-spin having the leg spin, the carom ball, the off-spin, the googly, everything. And you wonder why they bowl so many balls when there are only a few directions where the ball can land up.
Well, absolutely, Sarad. Only 3 directions that you're talking about. Either the ball could go in, out, or straight. There's too much of variation. T20 cricket has revolutionized the modern cricket, to be honest.
It's all about deception. It's 21 done. Nepal A 75 for 3. 76, beg your pardon.
Sahid Ahmad Jai continuing in from the golf end. He's replaced his skipper Saad bin Jafar. He's focusing on those matchups, bringing in one left arm spinner from one end to support Hars, who is looking dangerous from the other end, Sarad, today. And this is what I was talking about. This Canadian side looks a different side if you look compared to the side they were coming in from TU cricket ground. They have understood these conditions well. They're having those practice sessions in Mulpani cricket ground. Their fielding has been top notch today.
Yes, they look better prepared. Got 5-6 days off. You could see the team going for the Everest flight as well. Maybe they are much more relaxed now. Nice drift in. Well played by Jora as well. Yeah, this conditions also may be favoring the Canadian side. Different wicket this Mulpani ground has. There is everything for all the type of players, for the batsmen, bowlers. Help in early conditions as well for the pace bowlers, and even for the spinners. You can see they can extract some turn and bounce from this wicket. Better bounce in this wicket, Ayush.
This wicket is looking a different wicket. We're in for the Prime Minister's Cup for around 22 days. We saw a different wicket out here. Team struggling against that spin bowling. Team were bundled out for just mere total, Sarad. But now if you look at this wicket, it is looking a different wicket. And credit goes to Mamun, who has came back from Bangladesh. We'll be talking about this wicket and everything after this over. It's 22 done. Nepal A 78 for 3. So there is a change in the bowling. Harsh Thakur is now replaced by Nikhil Datta.
Hit over covers nicely, mid off up. It goes away for a 4. It's pressure right on to Nikhil. Rashid Khan going over the cover. We were talking about the conditions here in the previous over. Ayush rightly said. From the new curator we have, Mr. Mamun, who has come from Bangladesh. This ground looks much more better than before, doesn't it?
And absolutely, the ball is coming to the bat nicely, getting that turn from the wicket. We're seeing a big turn from this wicket. Fast bowler, we're getting that movement in the early start. But it's looking like a different wicket, to be honest, Sarad, from the Prime Minister's Cup. Well, Nikhil Datta, he's a spinner, but you can just see some run up out there, getting that momentum, has got that flatter trajectory. I guess now Saad bin Jafar would need to rotate his bowler, because we saw Saad and Jafar just coming in from both the end. They were bowling continuously. Now Saad now looking for the option in bowling as well.
Yeah, he's a smart customer. Nikhil bowls the googly, the carom ball, and the regular off spin as well. I asked him last time when he was practicing, what are the variations you have, and he was saying, yes mate, I have 3 variations. And yeah, he has played some of the franchisee league tournaments as well, in the CPL, in the Global Canada T20 as well. He's good with the bat as well. He scored 50 last game against Nepal.
He has got that interesting accent, to be honest. sidearm action. You just generate that pace, bowling in a flatter trajectory. But we have seen when Saad was bowling from one end, you can see Ahmad Jai just coming in. When you are offering that air, when you are coming slower through the air, you are getting that turn from this wicket.
Nice bit of fielding in the cover area. Yeah, but what an opportunity for these young Nepal ace side. It's 23rd over done. Nicely punched down the ground for a single. Both these batters, Sandeep and Rashid, are good players of spin. They have those boundary shots against the spinners. Rashid just coming from his maiden national 100, that is, more known for his bowling, but showed that he has skills with the bat as well.
Well, interesting move, to be honest. Rashid Khan promoted up the order to bat in. How do you see this? It's a historic day for Nepali cricket. We mark a new beginning out here, Sarad. You have been in the structure for a long period of time. The team is structure now. The competition that we are trying to build in, the bench strength that the Cricket Association of Nepal is trying to build in. This time goes in there, two fielder underneath it, and a brilliant catch taken there. Another wicket falls. It's Sandeep Zora was trying to go after Sahid Ahmad Jai. The ball got that elevation but could not get the distance. And another breakthrough.
Nice running catch there by Ishwarjit. Yeah, Zora just trying to go over the fielder, maybe the cover region, was just lashing it. Didn't time it as well. And a good running catch there by Sohi. So it's the 4th wicket down for Nepal A. They are 86 for 4.
86 for 4. This is what we're talking about. You need to take some time in the middle. Obviously it's hard to bat in Mulpani wicket. It's a spinner's paradise. Though it seems like a different wicket, but spinners has been very successful in this wicket. We're talking about sort of the team age structure, the new beginning. How do you see this?
It's an amazing opportunity, and credit goes to Can and everyone involved to bring this Nepali A team up. And it's all because of the PM Cup that had a longer tournament format of the tournament. 9 matches minimum one side could get, and you could rightly pick out the best of the players from there. And they have made all clear, the selectors and the team management have made it clear that if you are scoring, if you are picking up wickets, you will get those opportunities to show your talent. We have seen that from Anil Shah. He just broke through the national squad where there are so less chances to get in.
Well, he was not just knocking the door, Sarad. He broke the door and went to the national side with the performance of PM Cup and in the series against Canada as well. Sighted delivery this time. We're talking about Nepal A, the bench strength, the platform for young players to just coming to the national side or to be in the national structure. After this over, 24th done. Nepal 88 for 4.
So Rashid has nicely moved on to 19 of 37. Slowly moving on. Nepal A. It's been hard to get a partnership in between consecutive fall of wickets. Expect the run rate back as well. Currently going at 3.67 per over. So it's Kiran Thungana who comes in after the fourth wicket has fallen. Is off the mark as well. He comes from the Western Province, where he was one of the top scorers in the tournament from his region. Scored 100 as well. Was a consistent performer in the PM Cup. Kiran Thungana. You must have seen him more, Ayush. What do you think about him?
Well, he has got that temperament, that intent to just carry on the innings. He can hold from one end. He loves taking some time. It's a perfect situation, sir, that we're talking about for youngsters to be in this circuit, to be in the Nepal A side. When you get that match exposure, you can just prepare yourself to just coming to the national side. This would increase the competition in the national side as well, and it would be hard for the captain, the coach, and the selectors.
Yeah, it's a good situation to have for Team Nepal to build up those bench backup players and the bench strength as well. But yes, the players must take full opportunity of these games, Ayush, because they might not get many series from Nepal. It's not sure yet. It's just the start. So whatever opportunity you get, you make the most of it. Score heavy runs, pick up wickets, and make a mark to get into their national side as well.
And Nepal A side, we're talking about players from various provinces, from the departmental side, from the under 19. Just interesting to just look at the composition in the side. How do you like gel up with the players, because you are coming up from various provinces, you are playing in the same team for the first time. Well, sort of, does it impact as a team, as a unit in the dressing room? You are coming in from various places, you have not played together, playing the first match just to get in that composition, just to have that communication between the teammates.
Yeah, it is a bit hard to understand each other's game. Maybe in the running between the wickets it might be hard, because you don't know how your partner runs, the speed and all, the coordination, the eye contact. Not been playing together. Wow, that's some turn and bounce there. So it might take a little while, but I have heard they have been in a short camp before these games have started, so they might have got some opportunity to gel together.
Another brilliant delivery by Sahid Ahmad Jai. And this has been the story that I was talking about from Prime Minister's Cup. Sarad, when you are releasing the ball slower through the air, giving that loop, you're getting that turn from the wicket. Big guy Sahid Ahmad Jai offering that room to the batsman Kiran Thungana, the new man in.
Yeah, tall arm action, getting bounce as well. Bowling well, Ahmad Jai. Quicker one this time.
As a spinner, when you have got this sort of height, is that an advantage, Sarad?
Definitely, it's always an advantage. You get that extra bounce. With that bounce, maybe sometimes you feel you cover the bounce of the ball, but you tend to play it on the rise, give those catches in the short cover region, maybe in the slip as well. It hits the top of the handle. Yeah, perfect height to have in this kind of wicket where you're extracting bounce. Nicely tucked away for a single.
Well, now that's the end of 26th over. Nepal A 91 for 4.
So it's Nikhil Datta who's gonna continue. 27th over in progress. Yeah, so the batters need to be proactive, need to find out which shots to play in this wicket. This is a challenging wicket, especially in the first innings. It's nicely bowled. Interesting move by Nepali to send Rashid Khan at number 3. Batting well though, scored 20 of 40, and Kiran Thungana has just come in. That's nicely punched in the gap. Nikhil Datta is a smart bowler. Be reading these batsmen. This condition is also going to help him. That's a leg cutter, it seems. Punched down the ground. Another single added. Beautiful ground, this Mulpani International Cricket Stadium, the MCG of Nepal, they call it. Nicely flicked towards the square leg for another single. Looking good, Kiran. Rotating the strike in these middle overs. Getting the pressure off. Need to build up a partnership, both of these batters. Whereas Canada would look to pick up a wicket. Interestingly, they don't have a slip. Played with soft hands and safely home. It's 27 done. Nepal 95 for 4. So it's Syed who's gonna continue. He's on to his 5th over. Bowling really well. Varying his pace, bowling that stump line, getting some turn, some bounce, making life difficult here for the batsmen. Both Rashid and Kiran need to find a way to score against these good balls. Maybe come down the track, get to the pitch of the ball, punch it down the ground. At that time he brought the sweep shot out, but couldn't connect it. How you can get the pressure off is by rotating the strike. Think about options where you can score runs. Looking at the leg side at the moment, Rashid. Slip in place. Good attacking field with 2 covers as well. There's no short mid wicket. Just 3 fielders on the leg side. Deep square leg, long on, and a short fine leg. Inviting the batsman to go against the turn.
Very good. Wow, brilliant delivery once again by Sahid Ahmed Jai. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Well, this will certainly add some pressure to the batsman. You could just tuck in some singles, rotate the stride, keep that scoreboard ticking to relieve that pressure from your shoulder. Brilliant over this time, a maiden over to finish off with. 28th over done. Nepal A 95 for 4. Kiran Thakurna, a young man from Sudur Paschim province, had some decent run in the Prime Minister's Cup. Scored that half century against Army. Much needed innings that time in Kritipur. Got that experience playing in Mulpani. Scored that important 41 runs against Bagmati in Mulpani. That was a crucial game as well.
Taking their time, both of these batters. It is the right thing to do, but still they need to keep pushing this score. Quick single taken there. Just a short third man in place. Nicely played with soft hands.
This is what you could do. You could just apply some pressure to the fielding unit, taking those singles. A crowd coming in numbers today to watch this historic match. For the first time, Nepal A side built in. Various players coming in. We have seen some players from the under 19 as well. The player that debuted in the senior side against Canada. You can see some name: Rizan Dakal, Hemant Dhami. This time trying to go in here.
It runs away for the boundary. Nicely chipped over covers. That was a shot under control of Kiran. He saw that gap between the deep point and the long off and was a right option taken. It was a carom ball, it seems, from Nikhil. Played with the turn of the ball.
And good thinking out there by Kiran Thakurna. The fielder this time swept it and swept it beautifully. There was no fielder out there, just playing with the field position. Kiran Thakurna
Getting a move on now, Kiran. Showing his range of shots. It's a 29 over done. 105 for 4.
Well, the two men out there, Rashid Khan plays for Nepal Police Club. Kiran Thakurna from Sudur Paschim province. And this is what we are talking about. Players from province, the departmental side, from the under 19 squad. Mixtures of a bunch of players. This time just pulled it to the back foot. The two fielder running for the ball and he'll get that boundary, Rashid Khan. Now they're just trying to relieve some pressure. Sahid Ahmed Jai just keeping some short this time.
Yeah, it was just short, but nicely timed there by Rashid. And there was a big gap in the mid-wicket area. Just a deep square leg in place and a long on. So a big gap. So fielder is moved from the offside in that short mid-wicket region. It's cut nicely. And what a performance yesterday, Ayush, by Team Nepal. After losing the first game against Namibia, which is not on the cards maybe, but a streak of 15 games. Nepal finally losing that 16th game of theirs, trying to almost break the record of Australia of 18 ODI games.
Well, the team was looking confident in yesterday's match. The batting order, you could just see they were just attacking Netherlands bowler. They're not giving any time to Netherlands to come in the game. The bowler were fabulous. Lalit Narayan Rajbangsi, beautiful deliveries. Got some wicket, interesting wicket. The wicket from Kushal Malla, the run out. Saturday in full packed stadium, Sarad. Netherlands playing in this condition is always tough to play in TU cricket ground where crowd in full numbers coming in, the 12th man.
Yeah, what a day was. A good cricketing day yesterday. It's 30 done. We'll come back to that. It's Nelson on the board, 111 for 4.
Brilliant delivery this time, was quicker through the air. Got that S, but keeper could not just collect it. Vijay Ratne, the second keeper for the Canadian side. Shreyas Mova, the first wicket keeper choice. Today giving that responsibility to Shrimanta Vijay Ratne. Well, interesting stats out there. Third highest run scorer for Nepal Police Club, Rashid Khan. This time he's given the role of the batting all-rounder. I was talking with the skipper Dipendra Singh Airi. This time the ball was meant there to be swept and swept it beautifully. Rashid Khan is playing some strokes all round the ground. Is looking confident.
Getting a move on now, getting confident, spent some time on the wicket, moved on to 32. Yeah, if these two can bat for another 10 overs, then they can take the attack to Team Canada. Very impressed by the way Rashid is building this innings, showing his maturity in batting as well.
Absolutely, this is what I was about to ask you, Sarad. Rashid Khan has been in the circuit as a bowler, loves to come in and ball those bouncers, loves to get that new ball in hand, but different Rashid Khan, to be honest, we are witnessing at the moment. Mature player, is focused on his batting. Well, I just read an interview of Dave Watmore, and what he was saying is too many all-rounders for Nepal. Every player you could just see trying to be that all-rounder. Well, the century in Prime Minister's Cup has definitely given that confidence to Rashid Khan. 9 matches scored at 143 runs, 106 not out against Bagmati Province. Coming to bat at number 6 and scoring that century when it was much needed. This time a full toss delivery by Nikhil. There's no fielder out there. Another boundary for Rashid Khan.
Nepal A moving on nicely now. 2 boundaries in the previous over, 2 boundaries in this over. So it's 11 of the 31st over. Nepal A 122 for 4.
Well, both the batters, Kiran and Rasi, taking back the momentum towards Nepal A side. Saad, the skipper, knows it. They need to break this partnership to get that momentum back towards the Canadian side. Saad coming into ball from the Gulf end. Experienced campaigner Saad bin Jafar, part of the Canadian side, leading the side. But still see a slip out there. Saad knows this wicket is offering some turn. Another beautiful delivery.
It's definitely gonna better out in the second innings, Ayush. The amount of turn and bounce or the help they are getting from this wicket. As the moisture dries out from this wicket, that's got nicely. Running away to the boundary, nicely picked up. Kept down for 2 runs. Getting a move on, these two now. Also, Kiran is looking good. He's been confident after getting those 2 boundaries in the previous over. It's a decent player of spin, also scoring square of the wicket both sides. That's cut away in front of square, waited on the back foot and cut in front of the cover region. Nicely timed boundary.
Brilliant shot there by Kiran Thaguna, just piercing the gap. The gap was offered there. You could not just see fielders. There's a big gap, offering some room. Saad bin Jafar, brilliant delivery this time. Nice comeback, beautiful delivery. You could see that body balance out there. He was trying to play in the front foot, just switches his stance, came in the back foot and lashes the ball. Another flighted delivery this time, getting some uneven bounce from the wicket. Well, they could just play Saad bin Jafar slowly because Saad had just now 3 overs left. So you could just play Saad out and you could just target one of the bowlers and take this innings forward. A brilliant partnership building on between Kiran and Rashid at the moment. Well, it's 30-second done. Nepal A 128 for 4. Elon Halliger just coming into ball. Now we are seeing medium pace coming into the attack. And had not had that good run in the series against Nepal side. Playing in Kritipur, he was expensive. Was dropped from the team in the second ODI. But this is a perfect platform for all the Canadian players to get back in the form, to get that match exposure before moving on to the League 2 cycle. That is what we're talking about.
Interesting change. Dillon comes back for his 5th over. He was bowling well with the new ball. Hits the deck hard. It's extracting good bounce from this Mulpani wicket as well. He'll definitely get more help in this pitch in comparison with the TU wicket. Nicely bowled again.
For spinners were bowling pretty good in the surface. Interesting change, bringing back Dillon into the attack. Dillon has got that high this time, trying to go straight. Rashid Khan, there's no fielder out there. In long on, long off. Both the fielders placed in mid on, mid off are just targeting to go for that big shot.
Yeah, that was back of the length, and Rashid Khan trying to get over that mid-off fielder. The shot is not an easy shot to play in this wicket with the tennis ball kind of bounce that you have in this pitch. Really need to get under the ball, wait for it. Bowling on the stumps, cramping Rashid up this time. You could see Rashid looking for that room to go over covers. He's nicely moved on to 40 now.
Three runs of the so far for Dillon. They're going on in a decent run rate, 3.99. They are once again offering that room. Kiran to free his arm. White ball signal by the umpire. The plan has been clear. They have kept deep point out there. Third man fielder, deep third man. Want to just give that room to Kiran Thagunna to open his arms and play over the point reason. Dillon is getting that bounce from the wicket as well. 4 runs from this over so far. Last delivery. This time just targeting the body of Kiran. It's softly through the leg side. That's the end of 33rd over. Nepal A 133 for 4. Zafar continuing into ball, and this is what we were talking about, Saraj. You could just play Zafar slowly. You could be handy with Zafar not taking that risk, because now just left 2 overs now after this. Both the set batsmen, they could target one of the ball or go for that big shots and last power plays.
There you go. Commentator's curse, Ayush. Just speaking good things about them, and he chops that down to his stumps. Rashid Khan is playing so well. Disappointed. He's all set. He's looking for a good score. He's trying to cut that ball off his stumps, but just inside edging it back to the stumps.
Well, that was a good move there by Saad as well, keeping the ball straight to the stumps. Rashid Khan just trying to make room for himself to play that cut shot.